Day two. It's pretty smooth. Sometimes those get super slippery.
I wish I could take you to the Yellow Deli, this cult place. God, it's so amazing. Their whole thing is they got all these murals and these little booklets and stuff that you can get. And what they talk about is we were all hippies. You know, we were all California hippies and all this stuff. You know, back in the Haight-Ashbury type of, times. Oops. And they said everybody was just getting high and thought, getting high was the thing to do and it was going to take you to a better place and you'd be happier and blah, blah, blah. But then we all kind of realized that that's all pretty empty and it's pretty silly and it's obviously Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Really has nothing to do with getting high and getting out of your body. It has to do with getting down with Jesus. and they're so nice, man. The people are just so cool, and they don't ever bring it up. They got a couple little booklets, they got a couple things on the wall, but they're not, in the restaurant environment, they're not evangelizing.
And what's it called?
Yellow Deli. They have them all over the world.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think there's 30 branches or something in like far-flung places in Russia and
so
Europe.
It's kind of like the restaurant of Scientology.
Yeah, it's something like that, yeah.
Look at this campus.
That's nice.
Is this a jewel or what?
Yeah, look at this thing. I just get feels super peaceful here to me. I bet that road is pretty beautiful right there, 56.
Trail of Tears. Ooh, pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. That's a pretty yard. Look at that fence. This is my property. I think I'm the first person from Sacramento to drive this road.
I think so too. It's awesome.
This may be the first 2 Ducati Multistradas ever to ride on this road, and certainly a Tenere 700.
This is pretty wild. Off the Grand Gate.
So you think we're like on Jack Daniels land or something like that? I mean, I guess not, because there's some people here, but...
They own a bunch of this stuff out here. I think they own 3,000 acres.
Wow.
So we're within 3 miles of it. They own quite a bit of this. It's the main thing in the county.
They own the county.
It's a dry county, but they can sell liquor.
Even on a Sunday?
I don't know.
We'll find out. Maybe they gotta make you seal it and you can't open it and all that stuff or something.
Might have been. But Michelle and I were here and we did the tasting. I don't remember if that was on a Sunday or a Saturday. Oh yeah, beautiful. Yep.
Welcome to Jack Daniels.
Motorcycles
right.
How good is this?
It's so pretty.
Motorcycle parking only. That's just incredible. It's just us.
Beep, beep. Hey, Overland Travel Adventures. Well, they didn't allow video cameras in Jack Daniels, but I grabbed some photos here. You can see where they do some of the processing of the wood that they use for the charcoal. Pretty incredible to see all of it. Here's the famous water source for all of Jack Daniels. There's a statue of Gentleman Jack himself. And then the water is just flowing everywhere, very cool, through the distillery. Lynchburg, home of Jack Daniels.
Show truck.
Ooh, look at them cows run. We put it in enduro mode?
Yeah.
Kidding.
Good.
I'd always heard that you wanted to buy at the top of the ridge and get both sides of the ridge, you know, because usually they buy the property lines at the ridge.
Hey everybody, we're in rural Tennessee with Tim Bisch on his property in his gator. We're getting a tour. Oh! You gotta throw him off the back.
No, I don't.
You guys okay?
Don't. This is about the worst it gets. Well, maybe one other one.
Just wait for one big bump. Should I tell him to go faster?
So our property line is this fence right here.
You know all your neighbors? Well,
I know
Steve's
most
one of them,
them.
right?
Steve's one of them, yeah. Watch it. So, I have been, but I don't shoot now. And I will eventually.
So what do you use to cut your trail?
Zero turn.
Just a mower?
Yeah. So our property line is right there. So it comes around.
Why don't you have some goats?
Yeah, we could get goats there. But the problem is they kind of tie you to them. We like going places.
Well, no, they just roam around here and eat everything.
Yeah.
Little goat tractors. Then you can make goat soap, goat cheese, goat milk. Wow, how many acres is this?
We have 76.
Wow. I don't even know what that is. It's a lot of
We'll
land.
drive a lot of it.
Now, are there ticks and stuff on here?
Ticks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chiggers and ticks.
I don't know what a chigger is.
Oh, it's, you know what it's, you don't know?
You don't want to know.
It's just, they like get very inside your skin and like vomit and it just, it's irritating. Oh, they're awful. So this is the other side of my property. It goes down. This is kind of the ridge of the hill that goes down.
Can you get down in there, or is there a fence?
There's a fence, but we got a gate. But here's the sharecropper cabin. If you want to live there, that's where to stay.
Can't even see it.
I tell you though, inside, it it didn't have running water, but it had electricity. You can grow all kinds of things. Here's my pond. It's got a hole in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the hole's over there where those flags are. It's a good size hole. But see, I'm still draining water from the spring, which we dug out the spring. The spring was dry. I mean, that's pure spring water. But that well, that was basically what they call like a grabby well. So basically, what would happen is it wouldn't be one that you put like a big bucket down and crank it up. It would just be you go step in it, step down on a ledge, and then just scoop it up. So it was always at a certain level. And so we dug that out. Actually, we dug it out right at the edge because we didn't want to mess up the rocks. Dana was thinking we'd get.
Well, and it's, guess what this is? Coming out of limestone.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Just got to put a distillery here, cook some mash, and build some barrels. Oh, you just built like a small house for vacationing?
Probably a 1,800 to 2,000 square foot place. Daylight basement so we can enjoy it. Yeah, get Zyrtec, baby.
Yeah, I just need to wash my face a little bit.
So cute.
It does me. I got itchy eyes.
Vinegar will be faster acting, which will make you sleep.
You got indoor plumbing and everything.
Indoor plumbing.
Washer and dryer.
Yeah, washer dryer.
So do you like? Lee and I were at to think when we were riding here. We were saying, well, I bet they ordered like one pencil from Amazon, like just one, a paper clip. Make them deliver it all the way. You're like, thank you. Go the next day. One roll of toilet paper.
The drivers.
Do you really? I bet.
I feel bad for them.
Do they come all the way to the house?
Well, they have in the past where I've had the gate open because somebody's doing work, and people come up here and say, you know, I used to hunt up here. You know, it's just a small town, so people, you know, they know this place, and then they say, man, it's nice back here, you know. But then they don't come back anymore, even the gate's open. Yeah, I'm not driving all the way up there.
You know, they're going to want their own space, and then everybody share a bathroom. So I want to build and then have a daylight basement with two bedrooms and two bathrooms, and then, you know, somebody could stay below, another family could come stay here, you know.
All right, Overland Travel Adventures. This wraps up our quick weekend ride in Birmingham, Alabama to Chattanooga, Tennessee, over to Jack Daniels and dropping in on our great friends Tim and Dana Bisch, who have retired out in the middle of nowhere. And we're going to race these thunderstorms all the way back to Alabama and hope we don't get, or back to Birmingham and hope we don't get rained on too hard. So we'll see you next time, and thanks for coming.